Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first ever product review. I do have to apologize for my bird that will be chirping through the whole video because that's just what birds do. So I think about a week ago or just over a week ago I posted on my Instagram page that I had bought my first ever lens hood. The one I bought was off Trade Me. It was $14 and it is a Canon ET-60 lens hood for a DSLR camera. This is the first ever lens hood I've purchased. I did a lot of research around them because you're always out and you see all these fancy photographers with big lenses and these big black things sticking out the end and you're like, what's that for? So I did a bit of research. Are we focusing? Now we're focusing. I did a bit of research into what they were and I found out that they were lens hoods and I had no idea what they were. So I spent a few days doing some research and decided to purchase one for myself. So the purpose of a lens hood is basically just to remove all of the glare from the sun or any other, we could call them distractions, from the lens so that you can take a shot with great color and great lighting. I'm not very good at explaining things, like technical things, so you'll have to bear with me, but yeah, that's basically its purpose, to remove any excess patterns or light splotches or anything like that from your photographs. I'm going to open this up for you. I have obviously already been into it. Okay, my bird, oh my god. So I've obviously already opened it up before so I could get photographs for this review, but I'm going to do a mini unboxing for you anyway. So basically this is the packaging. It's got Canon on it. When I purchased this, I didn't realize that it was actually, going to be a Canon one because it was so cheap. So that's great. So if you just open it up, I think I stuffed it back in the box too hard. There it is. So I'm going to pull it out with one hand, if I can. This is way more difficult than it looks. Okay, there we go. So it came packaged in a whole lot of bubble wrap, which is good. The package itself, it came in like a slightly bigger box, was all bubble wrapped as well, so it was nicely packaged. Yeah, I'm great at packing stuff. So I'm just gonna take all the bubble wrap off, and we have our lens hood. All a lens hood is a big piece of plastic, and it goes on the end of your camera, which I will show you now. I'm going to show you what it looks like with my big lens just because it looks cooler. Well, big lens, it's big-ish. So what you're going to do is first take off the cap, obviously, for the lens, and you just slide it on the end and twist it and it will click into place. I'm going to have to do this not on camera because I only have two hands and it's really difficult and it's not going to work. So I will see you guys when it's on. Ta-da! It is now on the end of the lens. It is quite big in comparison to the size of the lens itself, but that's perfect. That's what you want. It's designed to protect it from the sun coming this way and the other way, and it just makes all your pictures look beautiful. I've now gone and attached the lens itself onto the camera, and it just looks awesome. It makes you look like a real professional, and all you've done is added a little piece of plastic to the end. It doesn't add much weight to the end because it's really light. Like I said before, the one that I purchased was $14 and I purchased it from a shop on Trade Me, which I will link down below. They also have their own website, which is the photoshack.co.nz. I will link both their Trade Me page and their actual website down below. It's super easy to order from them. Their shipping is really quick, their service is really professional, so I highly recommend buying equipment from them. The other good thing about this lens hood is that it fits both my big lens and my small lens. I did initially just buy it for my longer lens because that is the one that I mainly use for plane spotting, but yeah, I'm sure I'll find some kind of use for this, using it on this lens, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. So now I'm going to do a comparison from photos before and after using my lens hood. The differences I've seen so far are really good. I've had to do way less post photo taking editing. I always used to have to, you know, amp up the saturation and then the contrast of all of my photos, just because, especially Auckland Airport, the sun is constantly on the runway, especially from the angle you are shooting it at. So it's been really good for that purpose, especially in the evenings. The daytime it's not too bad because the sun actually highlights the plane, but in the evenings the sun is definitely coming on sort of this kind of angle. So it's definitely a huge bonus.
So this first photo here is a photo that I took without the lens hood. The colors and everything still look really good, but I had to do that through a lot of post photo taking editing. This picture here is the photo I took with my lens hood, so the colors stand out much more, and I also think it makes the plane look more realistic. So as I put the photos side by side to compare them, I think you definitely have to agree with me that the lens hood does make a significant difference to the photography of the plane.
So I have a few tips if you're going to buy a lens hood. I would definitely do some research about the lens hood that would suit your camera the best. For example, on the back of this packet that I have, if you go into a shop, it will tell you which lens that it will suit. So definitely do your research. There are lots of different kinds of lens hoods. There are normal straight ones like this. There are ones that are flower pattern. There are square ones. Also a quick mention, when you're going to store your lens away in your camera bag, you can actually reverse the lens hood on your camera and just flip it around and twist it and lock it in the same way as you put it on the front way, and you can just store it straight into your camera bag, which is extremely handy because then you don't have to carry around a whole lot of different little boxes. You can also just pop the lens cap on the front. That was extremely hard to do with one hand. It's probably not even on properly. Oh, look at that, it is, but it's great. Yeah, you can just pop it on like this and then pop it straight into your camera bag. Personally, I also like to just put the little cover slip thing it came with on over it for a little extra protection, and then I'll just place the smaller bit of bubble wrap over the top like so. I wish I had another hand, and then I will just pop it into my camera bag like so, upside down, just so it has that little bit of extra protection while sitting in the case. So thank you guys again for watching. I know that my last tutorial got a lot of good feedback from people, so I have obviously decided to keep that theme going. If you have any suggestions on what you would like me to review or do a tutorial on, I am more than open to listening to those suggestions, so leave me a comment, or don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching once again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!